welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to help you out and save you a bit of money. If you can follow along with what I'm doing, I'm going to show you how to reload your computers, your Windows 10 computers. It is all built into the operating system already. It's all there waiting for you. It's simply following step by step, and you can do it. It prompts you along the way to what you need to do, and I'm going to give you the top tips. I've been doing this for years. I am using an on-screen capture program, so you can see my desktop just like I am. It's a lot easier than pointing a camera at it because you can actually see the details. You can see my mouse moving. Follow along what I'm doing. Okay, let's go. Before you reload your computer, I'm going to suggest you back everything up that you need to reinstall. Okay, it's simple too. What I do is I put a folder on the desktop. You just right click. It says new. You put new folder, and then you give it a title. I've got stuff to save. Okay, now I can get rid of this one because I've got one up here. So there we go, delete. That just goes to the recycling bin over here. I have a Nexus bar. You can download that for free. Just Google it, Nexus download. And all it does is give you a handy bar to load with your programs and stuff. It's easy access. It's one click there. See, there's the recycling bin with the new folder in it. All you do is delete. Do you want to delete it? Sure. Click. Done. Okay, now it's empty. Anyway, back to this. Okay, so I've got stuff to save folder where I collect everything I need to save. Now that is your programs, like the program itself, the installer that you originally put in there. That's what you need to save. So here we go. I have put in the folders, documents, downloads, pictures, videos that come with your OS, so that I don't have to disrupt the ones that are on here till I reload. What you're going to want to do first is go to this PC. You can always, if you don't have a bar like this, you can always type in this PC right here, and it will locate it for you if you don't know your way around it yet. But this PC gives you the devices and drives that you've got connected to your computer. Okay, this is local disk C, which is where Windows lives. Okay, this is where your operating system lives and works from. This is the one we're going to reload. Okay, now on my tower, I am on my MDG tower. I also have a separate independent drive that is in the tower, but it's not connected with Windows, so it's separate. it won't be touched. So to me, this is the save stuff. Okay, this is what I save on. I also have two independent drives plugged in, external. One is a Terra drive, Toshiba one. And this one is an HP Simple Save, a 300 gig drive. Okay, so I have all these drives. These three Susan Save stuff that's on board, and these two independent ones are available to me to save things to that are safe from what I am going to be wiping clean. Okay, so here we go. You go to your folders. These are the folders I was telling you are part of the OS, and I just replicated the files so that I don't have to worry about messing them up. And what I suggest is cutting and pasting, and it's a simple action. Okay, if you cut and paste, then you don't leave anything behind because things are actually removed. They're not copied, and it's like, did I get that one? Didn't I? You know, like whatever. Okay, so here's the stuff to save folder. So documents I've already done. Downloads I've done. These are the applications, see? They're actually the applications. They're not the actual program itself. These are the installers. Pictures. I've got pictures here. Now, let's go down here. This is on the computer. Desktop, that's what I've got showing right now. Documents. That's nothing. That's empty. Okay, so there's nothing there. Pictures. Okay, I need more pictures saved. So you go to the home button on your pictures folder, go select all, and then you right click on the blue part and you go cut. Okay, now go over here to your save folder, pictures to save, right? Find an empty spot, right click again and go paste, and it's moving everything to it. Okay, so now all of my pictures are in my folder up here to save. Okay, they've disappeared off my drive. This PC pictures, now it's empty. Now I know I've got my pictures saved. Okay, music, empty already. Downloads, empty. There we go. Documents, like I said, this is empty, so I can just delete that actually. Delete. Bye-bye. Okay. There we go. Now, I don't have to worry about my favorites because I use Google Chrome as a web browser. And when you sign in to your Google Chrome, it saves everything and it synchronizes with all your other devices. So if you have a tablet, if you have a laptop that you run Chrome on, all of your favorites are already there. So I don't have to worry about saving them because when I sign in, when I reload this computer, I'll sign into Google Chrome, boom, they're all there. So I don't have to worry about that. So here we go. All right, now we're getting to the nitty gritty stuff finally. Okay. Very important to back up your stuff. You don't back up any of this because the little arrow means it's a shortcut. A shortcut, it just tells the computer where it locates it, okay? So these, you don't save that. You don't save the program themselves. You save the installer that puts the program back on, and you save any of your documents, any of your files that you work on, any of your products of these programs, okay? So anything that talks to these programs and runs them, okay? You save that, your work. Other than that, it's just installers and the documents and stuff you work on and your pictures, okay? Music, that kind of thing. Once you save all of that, you are ready to do your reload. Yes, I know it's nerve-wracking to pull the trigger, but here we go. Now, what you want to do is go to your control panel. Again, if you don't have a Nexus bar, just type in control panel on your search down here, and it will locate the control panel for you. Okay. On your control panel, what you want to do is go to, where are we here? Recovery. Okay, you go recovery. Now, if you have dumped your temporary internet files and your cookies and stuff and your computer's still sluggy, maybe you got a virus, maybe something has gone wonky in devices, things can corrupt, okay? So it's on, and it is very important to reload your computer once in a while. Like I've met people that haven't reloaded their computer in like 5 years, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you are so lost. You need to run this in top form, and that means refreshing it every once in a while. Now you can do a system restore by opening this system restore, okay, and choose a last known good. Okay, when your computer was running, go back to that date. But the problem with that is anything you have installed since that date will be removed because it didn't know about it then. Okay, so you're gonna have to be careful of that one. You can, if you're having problems with your PC, go to settings and try resetting it. Okay, here we go. That is what you get when you click on that one. Now you can reset this PC. If your PC isn't running well, resetting it might help. This lets you choose to keep your personal files or remove them, and then reinstalls Windows. Now this brings it back to factory spec, okay? This brings it back to where you got it from the factory, brand new. Okay, that includes the bloatware, okay? And bloatware is trial programs that computer manufacturers include in their computer to try and entice you, like, okay, here's 30-day trial of Microsoft Office, but after the 30 days you need to pay for it, and you pay big. Now when I get a brand new PC, I usually remove the bloatware because it's useless. It's a trial, and unless I am interested in paying a lot of money and eventually getting that program, or I want to try it just to see, then that's one thing. But usually it's not worth my time. I have programs that I like using, and that's what I use. So anyway, this one, resetting the PC, brings it back to factory spec. Okay? More recovery options. Learn how to start fresh with a clean installation of Windows. Now this, clicking on this link, will bring you to straight Windows. That's it. That means it takes out all of the factory stuff and it just gives you Windows. And if you click on this one, you need to go after your drivers, etc., that run the hardware of your computer. And if you don't know what the names of all the stuff is in your computer, I would suggest not doing this unless you're a little more advanced in reloads. Okay, so if you want to do this anyway, what I would suggest is going to your let's go back, let's see, control panel, system, there we go. Okay, go to device manager, and all of this stuff you have to know what's in there. So things like let's see, printers, you have to know what printer you need. Processors, okay, you need to know what processors you have on board because you're going to need drivers for these, update driver, etc. So there you go. So that's a little more involved. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest is you go to settings, like I was saying, and go here. Okay, reset the PC, keep my files, or remove everything. Okay, this one removes everything, will reload Windows and factory spec. Okay, this is what brings you back to factory spec. This one removes apps and settings but keeps your personal files. So if you've worked on a Word document, etc., it'll be there. Okay, they'll just redo the stuff behind it. Remove everything removes all your personal files, apps, and settings. So it'll bring it back to factory spec, including your device drivers and everything that came with the computer. It'll reinstall Windows, and all you have to put back are your files that you just saved and your programs that didn't come with the computer. That's what you need to keep the installers for, is to put those programs back so that your files can talk to that program again. So there we go. Now I am not going to click on this just yet because I am doing that screen capture program, and if I click on this it will take this file as well. And I can't do that. Not yet. I have to get this screen capture file off so that I can edit it and upload it with this video. So but that is what I'm going to be doing, is remove everything and reload. Okay, now let's just get out of there. As far as stuff to save, okay, right click, properties, 1,378 files, 109 folders, 31.6 gigs of information I want to save. Okay, 31.6. So you go back to this PC, and you need to choose one of these three, probably this one. It's got the most space, in order to save it to an independent drive. Now what? Okay, cut and paste it into this drive. And it's going to take a little bit of time to transfer everything, about 20 minutes. Okay. Now, once this is done, I'm going to go back there and I'm going to click remove everything. And I will be back instant for you to show you the rest of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this in about 20 minutes. I'm going to add the recording I am doing right now to this independent drive, and then I'm going to go back and click remove everything, and I'm going to reload Windows back to factory spec, and then I will be back. And we're back. Okay, this is the other side of the reload. I have basically started putting my programs back in. I did save one or two to show you how to do that. It is very simple. You go, you put all of your programs and stuff back onto your computer after the reload into the files where they belong. You simply plug in your Terra drive or wherever you saved your files to, plug that back into your computer, and then cut and paste them back into the folders they belong in. So what I do is I put all my installers in my downloads file, and that's where they all hang out until I can get them installed back onto my computer. So, for example, here's Studio Tax 2018 installer, right? It's an application. That's what you're looking for installers, is the type is application. Even in these folders, there is an application that you click on. That's a registration for me for that program, but the installer is an actual application. So say Studio Tax here. I'll show you how this one does quickly. You just double click to start the installer. Select language. Yeah, okay. Usually default is best for settings. and it will just go through. It's highlighting next. Okay, next. Yeah, you got to accept their end user license agreements. Click install to begin. Again, default is usually best. Where they want to install it is usually a program folder. Do you want to make, yeah, just do the things, okay? But this is as easy as it gets to put the programs back in to your computer when you're done, and then you can put your documents back in the documents folder, and you can put your pictures back in your pictures folder, and things will be where they should be. Easy to find. Everything's cleaned up. Click finish. Done. Boom. Okay. Now I do have my Nexus set up, this bar over here, and if I can figure out a way, I'll put it in the description box of this video so you can get it too. If not, as I said, just Google the word Nexus like this, Nexus, and then the word download, and you can find the link as well if you want to try that yourself. Anyway, okay, move that over. There we go, we're back. Now, when it comes to adding programs to this bar, you simply drag it. And where I want to put it here, I'm going to put it in between there. And that's it. Look, it's there. Now I can one click and it opens it up like that. Okay. This can simply get thrown in the trash now. Like that. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to show you before we go is control panel, and we go to recovery. This is something that came up when I was doing this to reload. Go to PC settings, reset, right? So when you click remove everything, okay, this is what came up when I did it this time. I do have an onboard drive that is not where Windows lives, so it's another one plugged into the computer. I had a choice. Do I want to remove all files from all drives, only the drive where Windows is installed, or all drives, which it would have wiped my other drive as well. I chose only the drive where the Windows is installed. So that is one option. If you do have multiple drives, it will find them and give you the option as well. So just wanted to show you that. And of course, you can spend time now customizing your PC back to the way you like it, with colors and themes and everything else. Windows Update will take care of itself. It should be set to automatic to install your updates as they become available. So once you've done a reload, it will find out the updates you need and start filtering them in as they become available for you. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Basically, remember to put your files back where they were. Reinstall programs so that they can talk to those files, and you can do this. This is totally possible if you take it slow. I will leave a list of steps in the description box for you If you had any issues following it on the video, at least there will be printed instructions there. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section. I try and get to every single comment that I get. And I really appreciate you watching. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Have a look around. I'm sure there's something you're going to be interested in. I try and keep a varied channel here so that there's something for just about everybody here. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.